love to know more about why and how a Kabbalah convention betters the world. Can you please expand on this for me? Thank you. Excited to come in May.
We're also very excited.
All right. So this is...
Pull out the pen.
Pull out the pen. Because basically the question is, how does a gathering of 600-700 people in a hotel, in a great hotel in the Doubletree, Hilton, very good place there, very nice. How does that change the world? Because we're sitting there, we're watching lessons, we're experiencing spiritual ascent, we're experiencing emotions and understanding, but how does that change the world? So to understand that, then we need to understand a little bit of what the world is. So let's take a look. So where should I start? Let's go back 14 billion years ago. How does that sound? Is that all right? All right, let's do it. But we'll do it quick.
A bit before the Big Bang, yeah?
Yeah, like let's say the Big Bang, 14, I think, and a half billion years ago. All right, so 14 and a half billion years ago, actually even before that, before minus 14.5 billion years. So as scientists found, there was an explosion of energy that started spreading and cooling and blah, 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 and that's the universe as we know it today. Before that, before the Big Bang, before there was time, before there was matter, there was a thought of creation, a thought of a very powerful force, a force of love that existed in reality, and that thought wanted to spread that love. So basically that thought created a desire that it can give its love to. Now, because 14.5 billion years is a long story, so we're going to make it short. Basically what happened was that force of love and that force that was created of reception, which is, by the way, it turned into what we are. We are that force of reception, yearning to receive that love from, you can call it from the universe, some call it God, some call it the upper force. It doesn't really matter. But we were once in complete adhesion with it, fulfilled by it, like a baby in a womb, completely in utter perfection. And then what happened, skipping down a little bit, is that shattered, that separated. And throughout all of history's development, what happened is that all of humanity, all of the universe evolved, meaning the desire evolved, that same desire to this is the desire to give, and this is the desire to get or to receive. So that same desire to receive, it evolved throughout those billions of years, and that desire today is starting to awaken in humanity, in some more than others. If you're here, if you're in our KabU, or if you're studying somewhere on our website, then you most likely have that point, that awakening, that every single person in humanity has. But for some it's awakened, for some it's dormant. And that point actually comes from that higher state, from the state here when we were a single soul, we were a single creation. So imagine 7 billion people in this world, or 7.5, and each one of them represents a tiny little point in this collective soul. So right now, the soul in this world, we don't feel that connection. What do we feel? We feel shattering, we feel separation, alienation, individualism, egoism. That's what we feel in this world. That's our reality. But when a group of people, let's look at it from a different perspective, even a small group of people, when they get together, and it's not the matter of getting together physically, but doing it physically, it really enhances the experience. So when they have, each of these people have a point in the heart, and they start getting together, and they start not connecting, because a lot of people connect, even criminals can connect in prison. So it's not a matter of connection, it's a matter of connection of these points. And when this begins to happen, something incredible begins to happen. This begins to activate the upper world. Because when these forces connect here, they form this connection here. And what happens is you begin to awaken not yourselves down here. No, what you begin to awaken is the entire system. And this entire system isn't just you. This entire system is all of humanity, all the people you know, all of nature. So saying that a Kabbalah convention changes the world, it doesn't only change people, it can change everything. You can have a Kabbalah convention, and as a result of that, it can bring the world into balance. It can change the frequency of natural disasters. Why? Because we're influencing the most powerful force that's embedded into all of nature. So coming to a Congress isn't just about the experience we're having, it's about how by doing that we're changing all of reality, obviously for the better.
All right.